Hello and happy Friday. Today we're doing this build that I saw based off a photo on Pinterest, and as soon as I thought it could be a great. Well, first of all, I thought it fit the world of what is this world? Mount Comrambe? Is that the world this is called? Not sure. I'm pretty sure that's just not the name of the mountain and actually the name of the world. But either way, I thought it would fit perfectly with this world, and yeah. So I made this into a restaurant just because when I saw the reference image, I just felt that having a restaurant with a rooftop garden would be nice. At first, I was thinking of making this as a cafe, but I actually don't know because I know with the restaurant you can obviously um pick the menu, but I wasn't sure if I can pick a menu with the cafe or if cafe was only drinks. I'm pretty sure pastries would be included, but I couldn't think of the top of my head. I went down the route of making it a restaurant. Either way, I'm happy with that because I did make the second floor a bar kind of area, and then the first floor is the main floor, or the main floor, or the first floor, rather, is the actual restaurant itself. And yeah, one thing I did that I didn't really like that much because I wish in The Sims we can do a half tile. Like I wish the second floor was a half tile over instead of a full tile, but we obviously can't do that. And in the reference image, it is the second floor has a little or is expanded over, and I really try to get that through, but I feel with the way because I tried to do here with these columns to make it work, and I was like, it didn't really fit. But then I did this with the diagonal walls, and I felt that gave the look I wanted because I feel like it makes it look like it has more structure. And yeah, here I am just like trying to recreate the reference image where there is the surrounded by grass and such. I mean, it is a little bit of a clean cut, especially with the dirt surrounding it. But I feel like maybe for like aesthetic or story wise, it could be like fake grass or something. So I went ahead and did that. I use this shade of grass just because it blended the best with the surrounding. So I did try to make it look, blend in well with the surrounding greenery, which is, I feel like it's always a good thing to do, especially to help it fit into the world. I know that because that's one problem I'm having as I'm building Oasis Springs. I feel that it's really hard to build into it. And one thing I didn't know, I've been getting a lot on my TikTok recently, is people's opinions and like what they view each world to be. And I didn't know people look down on Oasis Spring as much. I mean, it could be because of the gameplay. I don't play much, but I guess I'm trying to elevate the world, and a lot of people, or a decent amount, don't feel that way about Oasis Springs. Like they use that as their like I don't exactly remember the comments, but I just remember the the feeling towards Oasis Spring wasn't one of like a nice spot or something. Not sure. So I was thinking maybe I can do, because I already built a few things, but it's very hard to build in that world. I know I mentioned that a few times. It's very hard to build for that world just because I was unsure about what the aesthetic could be. So again, I'm still trying to figure that out. I'm thinking probably self videos like this where I do my own thing and stuff like that, or things of that sort, would be better for at least my creative process, because this was definitely fun to build, and I'm actually really proud of it. I really like it. I don't want to say it's been a while since I'm proud of it, but I've definitely, my outlook, it could be my outlook just lately has been more positive, but who knows. But yeah. And here I was struggling with the layout just because I really wanted the kitchen to be open and in central. And I was gonna make this a lot bigger, like the lot behind this one where the bigger house. I was gonna do the restaurant on that lot, but I figured sometimes it's best not to get too carried away and do such a big lot Because I feel like that can also ruin a build, at least for me, because I feel like if you're making it too big, sometimes you're adding more, and sometimes less is more, you know? Yeah, but, and then because I did the kitchen in the, what is it, in the first floor, and I had it central, I did want to have it like an opening, but I ended up changing that, which you'll see in a bit, just because I felt that it got, like, it took up too much space, and it didn't give me much um space to work with on the second floor. So I had to get rid of that. And I actually liked that. I ended up switching that out just because I felt it works or flows better. And then that in turn allowed me to have more space for the bar on the second floor. And yeah, so I'm glad I changed that, because here, this is when I was figuring out layout. I was like, it just looks just too odd. It doesn't really fit in well. So I ended up getting rid of it. Here I was trying to make it work, but nothing just really fit. And I think it's for the best, because I don't, even if I would have made it work, I'm much more happier with the layout I ended with. So yeah. And this is here, I'm just trying to figure out how to make this work. But I ended up where the glass windows, I actually made that into a room just because the lighting was a little bit different. Well, I keep saying I'm repeating myself. But I had to, oh, here I'm also playing with the different levels of the walls, just because, like, maybe that will help, but either way it's better. Oh, and here I was trying to get a pond. I don't know why. I just felt like some water feature would be good to have. I couldn't do it, obviously, because of the stairs, but I don't know if there's actually a way I can do it. Like, if I were to put the pond first and the stairs, would it work? Either way, don't really need the pond or feel any way too strongly about it. So either way, I'm happy with how it turned out. Just trying to obviously share what I did and then changes I made. But yeah, I really love the look. I'm really excited for you guys to see the end result, because I'm really happy with it. And yeah, here I am, like, obviously fixing up the kitchen stuff. Right now the walls are just like covered with windows, just because, well, these were the original ones I was gonna use, just because they are closest to the windows used in the reference image. But I ended up switching that for the glass walls. I feel like that gives a cleaner look, and I'm very happy with that decision as well. But yeah, I also put the windows down all across just to see, like, for views, like what would be the best views, just so I know where I would want to keep the windows and such. So that actually, I never done that before, where I have or just put a whole bunch of windows just so I know what I'm gonna, like, what, give me an idea what the layout could be and what not to block off. And as you see, the walls is just littered with a whole bunch of different wallpaper options. Those are my, I was going through those options, but originally it was that white wallpaper right there in that corner that I just covered up behind the stairs. But I felt that this, what would you say, beige sandy tone would work, just because how the outside of the build is white and is very, bright, obviously, and stark. I didn't want it to be, because I was originally going to do some warmer wood tones, but I felt that it would be a bit too much of a contrast. So I ended up not going down that route, and I think that's better, just because it gives it more of a, I guess, a fresher look to it with this lightness. So yeah. And this is the windows I'm continuing, but before I decided to do the glass windows. But yeah, I'm happy with the glass windows, just because I feel like these, while they're nice, it felt almost too, like, businessy. Don't know why, but it just felt more of a business building, more, and not artificial. What is the word I'm looking for? Just more business-like, I guess. And here, I changed the wallpapers here, and here you can see the lighting is not the best. And that's why I later on, where the stairs are, just because as the stairs connect to the floor above it. I'm not sure if that's why the lighting is, because at first I thought it was the glass windows, and I was like, hopefully not, because I don't want to get rid of the glass windows. I really like the look. But around the stairs, I just made a room, and that helped clear up um, or fix the lighting rather. So yeah, that was basically all I needed to do. So luckily, the windows got to stay, because sometimes with The Sims, the lighting, it can be tricky. But yeah, luckily, quick fix. And I'm glad that was a problem, I guess, just because I liked what it did, because I needed the room for the stairs. It had the back wall, created a wall by the kitchen. I felt like that was a good thing. Just had like some shelves with the drinks, and then the restaurant signage. I felt like that was a good look. So I don't think I would have thought of that if I didn't have to put the stairs. Okay, what I was trying to do with the fence was add where I guess the check-in. Don't know exactly what that little not container, but check-in, whatever it is. I did try to give it like some elevated step. Don't know why. I feel like it's fine just how it is, but I don't know why. I tried to do that anyway. Just trying to see what works. And then yeah, here I am, just making a small waiting area for, obviously when you're waiting for seating. And yeah, it worked out very well. Like I said, I'm very happy with the outcome. I don't know if I showed. Okay, I guess I didn't show, but I ended up making that a closed-in room below, but I guess I didn't show that. Yeah, and then here we are working on the second floor, which I did a bar area. I was originally gonna do some bar stool tables, but I figured I'd use more of the snowy escape items, so I put down these seats. I actually don't know what they're called. But here I am putting obviously some more seating, but there was no. Well, honestly, I didn't even check, but I was trying to use snowy escape tables, and there was no snowy escape bar tables, so I ended up not doing more bars. But I feel like it's fine. I didn't really miss it too much, because I do like the look of the floor sitting here. It makes it feel a little bit more like casual, because at first I wasn't sure if I wanted to lean into like I guess upscale is the best word for now, but look to the first floor. I didn't want it to look like, I wanted that perfect balance of looking how should I say, not upscale, but a little fancy yet casual. So I just feel like this was good in between, so I'm really happy with the outlook. And yeah, one of the good things I like with the windows and placement, I feel like the views of the trees and such, very, very nice. I feel like I'm using these glass windows a lot lately in my past few builds, but I'm really, trying to work with it, But yeah, unfortunately, there's only 2 bathrooms in this restaurant. I really try to get more, especially I wanted one on the first floor, but I just couldn't. Like, with the layout that I had, it just would take up too much space. And either way, I'm happier with the 2 bathrooms in the first floor. I mean, The Sims don't. Well, it could be tricky using the restrooms and such, but I felt that, just keep it pretty simple. And here I am doing the exterior garden again, making another room so the lighting can be fixed. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite rooms. I really love the rooftop garden. I try to bring a whole bunch of greenery, as you see on the side I'm just placing. And yeah, I really love it. Like the look. Like I said, I'm very simple. As soon as I see a lot of greenery or something, I like it. So yeah. I also went ahead and added some like herbs and stuff. So when you guys download it, I'm pretty sure if I put this lot to the gallery with already like perfect condition plants or fruit, vegetables and such, it would you would I'm like that kid stuttering. It would be or show up. I'm sorry, that stutter really took me out. But oh shoot, that really okay. Also, I don't know if I can probably cuss on YouTube, right? It's not really a big deal. Because I don't select that my videos are for kids, so it should be okay. But anyway, about what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the condition of the plants. I'm pretty sure if I, however, like if I add this to the gallery and they're in good condition or perfect condition is a Sims way, but they would be as is when you download. Don't know if like the weather would affect it, but well, probably not. There's a ceiling or a rooftop rather. Well, roof ceiling, same thing. Well, not same thing, but you know. Anyway, I'm still recovering from that stutter, but yeah, I'm very happy. Here I am adding more like little decoration pieces, like the insect and bee pollen, just because I feel that could probably help with the agriculture. And here I am trying to do more greenery, just because in the reference image there's a lot of like greenery and vines coming down. I did make some changes. I did do some. Well, I don't know if I showed. I still have about 2 minutes left, but I did. I don't know, because I remember I used some other type of vinage or vinage, I guess, and I ended up getting these. I kept the ivy here, or ivy, not vinage, because it's not vines, but yeah, I don't remember if I showed or switched it around, because one was a bit. I did one, but it was a bit a bit too like tropical. So I went with more just like a simple green, just to again blend in with the surrounding agriculture. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I really wish these bushes were just a bit bigger, but again, I don't have my tool mod installed right now, so it was going to have to be the size, but either way it worked out, just because it doesn't block the view when your Sims are inside, you know? So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry my voice was all over the place. I'm like, my throat has been acting up, so I'm not really all here, but yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching. Enjoy the little video tour. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Alright, bye.